Hey everybody, my name is Bridget and this is Liquidambar Girl Gardening, and I am so excited because this is a grow light that was sent to me to review for you all, and it has done so well for me that I feel really comfortable recommending it to you. It is the Aosbeic, I hope I'm saying that correctly, the Aosbeic full spectrum LED grow light, and this thing is a beauty. I can't wait to show you all the details about it, and I'm really happy to have it here in my grow space so that I can have even more beautiful plants growing in my basement. Before I go any further, I want to talk to you just about some of the kind of like key points that this light offers, because it offers an awful lot, and I'll show you a lot of it in depth, but I just wanted to make sure that I talk about some of the most important points. Okay, so first of all, this is an LED light, and it uses like LED light beads or chips. So it is really efficient as far as energy, and that's been a really important thing to me if you have watched my videos from years past, because I don't know if you guys know, but we've been on this channel now for 5 years. 2016 was when I started, June of 2016. This is June of 2021. So I've had tons of different grow lights in the past, and this is one that I'm actually really happy to be recommending. It's just really good, and part of what I wanted to get rid of in the past was lights that were not energy efficient. You know, it's not just that you have an electric bill to be paying, but the fact that we have to be responsible human beings on our planet, and it's better if we can get stuff that is energy efficient. And that's what I mean, that's really important to me. Okay, so let me bring you in close, and I wanted you to be able to see that this is a full spectrum light. This doesn't use the purple, it doesn't have the purple cast, which for me is ideal. I don't care for that. As crazy as it is, I love purple and literally every other thing, but for me, I don't care for purple grow lights, possibly because I work in this space and I'm in it all the time, and so I need my lights to be like brighter white looking, but you can see underneath that we have full spectrum lights here. And so these are good for indoor plants, outdoor plants, whatever you need them for. The size of this and the brightness that it casts out is perfect for a grow tent. So if you are growing stuff that you're keeping in a grow tent, this light would be absolutely ideal. Another thing that is fantastic, I'm going to bring you in close so you can hear. The only thing that I can hear is my timer over here. Hold on. There's a timer on that guy that I plug my whole system into, heat mats, lights, and all. And so that's the only thing that I can hear. There's no fan that turns on and is really noisy, but it's still, you know, it gives you still that full spectrum light without all of that noise. Another amazing benefit of this light is if you make this light purchase, it is guaranteed for 8 years. There's an 8-year warranty on this light, which is so uncommon in the industry. It's shocking, really, because, you know, we spend all kinds of money to keep our plants healthy and alive and looking good, not just on lights, on all kinds of equipment. There's almost never a warranty included. So this company is proud of the product that they have to offer, and it is a good product. So in the description for this video, I'm going to list all of the specifics, just so that you can go and look up exactly what is available when you buy this light. And also there is a link in the description of this video so that you can find this exact light if you want to on Amazon. Here are the light panels upside down so that you can see. They're built very sturdy. There are 4 light panels, and they are able to be moved so that if you have like a very small area where you want the light concentrated, then you could like rock all of them in so that you're just lighting a small area, or they can be flat, or you can turn them out so that you can actually widen the amount of area that you're shining your light. So it gives you the option to direct your light where you want it so that you are growing most efficiently. Which I also wanted to zoom in and show you these light chips. So each one of these is like a little light bulb, and these are actually made by the Philips company. And you can see how many of them are on each bar. And then of course there are 4 light bars here. So these are some serious grow lights, and they would be really good if you are starting crops and stuff, if you are a garden grower, or if you grow medical marijuana, anything like that. These are going to be like excellent lights for those purposes. It's not just like a houseplant thing. I also wanted to show you the knob, the on-off knob that has different percentages of light. So let's have a look at that. Here is our on-off switch, and something that is really unique to this light compared to pretty much every other grow light I've seen is that it has percentages of power here. So if I'm using this for houseplants, most likely I'm going to be running at half power, I'm guessing. We'll see when we plug it in. But anyway, you can go all the way up to full power, but if that's too much for your plants, you see them responding in a way that makes you think they need less light, you just adjust and see, and you can work it out to whatever percentage you need it to go to get your optimum growing. So, I mean, this is really ideal. It makes this light not just for professional growers, it makes it for hobbyists or anybody who wants to have that kind of control. This is excellent. All right, here's our before. I just have a box with a bunch of random stuff in it. There's Hoyas and some global green pothos. See a Raven ZZ back there. That is Philodendron Painted Lady, a little one that's in some sphagnum moss, and these are a bunch of, those are a bunch of hearts, string of hearts. All right, so this is what you're going to use to mount a light. It's called a rope ratchet, and these are really helpful because this is what allows you to raise and lower your light as you want. So as it's hanging like this, whoops, this will be like this. This is hanging from whatever you want it to hang from, and then this is going to be attached to the light. You have this little piece here that you can pull down, and then you can stretch it down as low as you want, and then when you want to raise it back up, you just simply pull it. And that will be a real easy way also to make sure that you can keep your light level. If you've ever worked with like the really heavy professional grow lights before, you'll know that getting them level is a terrible pain in the rear end. I've had experience after experience with that, and this is just, it's going to be a game changer.
Go.
And you can stop. So here's what I look like right now. I went ahead and attached these clips to the crossbar on the shelf instead of, I did have it hanging on these, which are thinner, and you can see even just me pulling down that there's some movement there. These are much sturdier, and so I like the way that we're hanging right now. And I actually have these notched up as high as they will go, and I will probably lower them so that I can lower the light to my seeds that I'm going to be starting, but I'll show you that once I get them under there. I'm not sure exactly where I'm going to need them level wise, but first I thought it would be fun to turn on our light and see what it looks like. So here we go. Watch your eyeballs. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We are at oh, that's brighter than what I had up there, and it's at 20%. Oh man, that's beautiful. Here's the plants below, which just saw a significant change in their light temperature just now. So there's 20%. Here is 40. And you can see under there. These are full spectrum lights. So it's basically like having your plant in daylight, okay? So you can grow all of your seed starts, all of your plants to maturity. We're at 60% here. I mean, just look how bright. That's 60%. Beautiful. It's casting a nice wide, bright light. All my plants that are nearby, like my big, beautiful Hoya. Can I just digress for a minute and show you? Look at these leaves. So beautiful. And he's spiraling up around this plant shelf so that we can have lots and lots of Hoya everywhere. All right, let's get back to it, and let's go up to 80%, which is right here. Beautiful. And there's our full brightness, and it literally, it's daylight. Oh my gosh. I've already put some string of hearts under here. I went and got these are just calendula seeds, and I just wanted to show you like why, if you don't know, and if you are like an experienced gardener or experienced seed starter, this isn't really for you. But if you're not, this is what can happen when you have not enough light to start seeds indoors. And these seeds I started under other grow lights that I have, and this is what they did. They're reaching for the light constantly. And if you have a light like this, where I can just simply reach up and release this down, so it came down, you can see on the one side. And I'm going to lower this other side as well. If I had had this capability before I started these seeds, that's pretty good and level. I could, and I can actually lower that just a little bit more, but I'm not going to do that until I have two hands. I'm not going to do that on camera because I don't want to smash my little seedlings. But then I wouldn't have like these long, leggy, sad-looking little seed starts, because I would have had the light clear down like right above the dome that they were in, and these would have grown up nice and straight and opened their leaves wide and just been much, much happier seedlings with sturdier stems to hold them up. So this is absolutely perfect for when I am growing my seedlings out before I want to take them outside. And it's really good also for like my propagation boxes. Like this is a bunch of string of hearts cuttings, and so you can, I could lower this light even further, and actually it's only running on 50% right now, 50% power, just because I thought it would be easier on your eyeballs. Because I am now really, this is the very, very last of my seedlings, and I really am going to want to use this for the rest of the season until next spring. I'm going to want to use it for my houseplants. So I'm not going to need to have the rope ratchets, and I'm going to want the light to be up higher. So I'm going to use another piece of hanging equipment that they included with this light, and instead of being the rope ratchets, it's this really nice wire that also has the carabiner clips on the ends, on each end of it. Here's the other end. And so I'm going to use that to mount my light up here at the top of the shelf, so that I can have it sitting up higher and I can put some bigger, taller plants under it and they won't be too close to my light. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Doesn't it look good, you all? I am so pleased with the way that this is looking right now. I've had this light running for 5 days, and I don't remember what all I filmed last, so I'll just show you how I hooked it up. I have the cord up and out of the way so it's not touching anything, and instead of the rope ratchets, I have this, it's like a cable, and it has the carabiner hooks supporting the light. The light has some good weight to it. It's not like super heavy or anything, but it's like solid. It's really good. I'm so pleased. And I have to keep it down. It's not running full power here. We're at what, 40%, because I have some philodendrons under here. I have some Birkin here and here. I have, this is a philodendron painted lady, and this is philodendron Florida green form, or just philodendron Florida Beauty is really what that is, but people are calling it Florida Beauty green. But anyway, so, and I have a lot of other stuff too. I have Ripsalis paradoxa, love this plant, and actually I haven't had a whole lot of success propagating my parent plant, the Ripsalis paradoxa, so I'm hoping that this light is gonna really kick that one into full-on, you know, jungle mode, so I can get some of those in my Etsy shop, because I think these are like some of the coolest plants. And what I have here is going to be a nice, full, beautiful plant for somebody. So I still have my String of Hearts propagations there, and I have 2 more boxes of that there. This is Hoya Hushkeliana yellow that are ready to ship out if anybody. They're fully rooted, really pretty plants, and the blooms, they're like butterscotch scented, and they're little tiny yellow bell. Oh my gosh, love Hoyas. This is Ripsalis or Rickrack cactus. It's it's not Ripsalis. I can't think of its scientific name. If I do, I'll put it on the screen here. And then of course I have this big beautiful, it's a Hoya carnosa, but some of it is just regular carnosa and some of it is Crimson Princess. So I guess it just depends on its mood. I don't know what that thing's doing. I have some baby ZZ ravens. Another one back there. This beautiful Hoya carnosa compacta that's variegated. Is that all? That's what I have going right now. So, and they're all really happy under this light. I did want to also say that you want to be sure after you shut it off, because it's not like the cheap grow lights, and I use them too, so I'm not judging, you know, but like the little ones you can just shut off and turn back on or whatever. This one, it needs a chance to like power down. So if you for whatever reason shut it off, you're supposed to give it, I was reading this in the instruction booklet that comes with it, you're supposed to give it like 30 minutes to kind of like cool down its internal mechanism or whatever before you turn it back on again. That way you can make sure that you're taking care of your light and it can continue to take care of your plants. So I am really pleased. I'm so excited to have this. I really want to thank you guys for sending this light to me, and I want to thank everybody for watching. And if you have any questions or things that I didn't think to cover, please put them in the comment section and I'll answer them as best that I can. Let me know if you do want to see some follow-up videos. I mean, of course we can do like a tour of all of my propagations down here because I have more shelves than just this one. And I don't know, just I hope you all have a fantastic week. It's really nice to be filming again. I've missed you all, and I'll see you in our next video. Take care.